Hey everybody out there, welcome to another video review. This is gonna be of a game I hate. It's called Microsoft Flight. They should actually remove the flight off the game, considering how bad it is. We'll just dive right in. It's a game made by Microsoft Game Studios, no big deal, because it has the same IP as Flight Simulator, which was much better. Now, let me just tell you right off the bat, this game is not for people who are fans of Microsoft Flight Simulator, preferably Microsoft Flight Simulator X, or FSX in short. This game sucks compared to the other one. This is like, I don't know, like the Call of Duty of FPS games. It's just that bad. They've turned simulation that was in previous game into a casual game, and this is kind of annoying because all games are now turning into casual. Angry Birds was fun until they drained the hell out of it. Now there's like, I don't know how many, like 20 games of it now. WoW, them sort of making it for kids. Skyrim and all them, you know, the game industry is just milking their games into kids games because kids will obviously jump for this game. But moving on to Flight itself, it's heavily branded as free to play, pretty much. So if you look anywhere in Microsoft Store or whatever, it's just gonna say play for free, and I wonder why it's free, considering it was so bad. And I think you actually have to pay for it back when it was released. I'm not sure if anyone actually bought it. So yeah, but it's good that they made it free, but it's freemium. So you only get one plane, which is free, and that is, I don't know if it's just one, maybe like between 1 and 2, or maybe 3. It's just a glider or something. I forgot myself. It's a seaplane, and you can only fly on Hawaii, which is just stupid. So expectations have been raised in terms of graphics. So moving on to graphics for the game, you would expect, considering the game just takes place in Hawaii, you would expect Hawaii to look like Hawaii, not like something made in MS Paint or something. Like you would expect it to be realistic. In short, this game does not look realistic in Hawaii. It's just like they opened Google Earth, print screened it, and copied it into the game. The only interesting things you'll see is like a bridge, you know, stuff like that. It's not really all that fun to watch. So yeah, the scenery isn't even that good. Flight Simulator X had a lot better scenery. There's even payware for the game where you could buy scenery for it. I didn't buy any scenery because FSX had good scenery back then, and my voice just spiked. So yeah, it's kind of disappointing in a way.
Getting close.
The question is, why doesn't Hawaii look like Hawaii? Like, it doesn't really look like a flight environment. The plane itself looks pretty good. You have new lighting and shadowing inside the cockpit, so it's realistic in a way, but the actual environment doesn't look that realistic. So yeah, there's a lot of downloadable content. Since it's a free game, everyone has to pack in some freaking DLCs into it, and what's even worse is that you have to use Games for Windows Live, and if that's not even bad, you have to use Microsoft points. Yeah, for a PC game. Now I own an Xbox. I've only got like 60 points left because I spent it all on freaking underpennies for my characters. But why do you have to pay for them aeroplanes? I mean, it's like paying for, I don't know, it's something like EA would do. EA likes to milk the crap out of their stuff, so it's kind of disappointing in a way. But it's a free game, so I'm not going to complain all that much. But then again, the planes you can buy aren't really that good. They're more single engine planes, double engine planes, more propeller planes. You can't get any commercial airlines, which is what a lot of fans of the series would have wanted. So it's more of a casual. They've really dumbed it down. insanely too much. On the bright side, it takes advantage of DirectX. I think it's 11, I'm not too sure. So it looks good, but it's just not very well designed. Other stuff, freaking hell, yeah, it's kind of sad. In 2009, Microsoft turned off Ace Studios, whatever I don't know how you pronounce it, but they turned them off. These guys were the ones that made Flight Simulator. The guys who designed the game and everything, that they made the game what it is. And Microsoft, being the casual money whores they are, oh, maybe we can make our own game. Oh, so stupid. They literally made their own company, game studios, and thought that they could make their own game and make millions. They've completely wrecked the whole series. So it's kind of disappointing. And what really pisses me off is that this stuff is on Steam. Now, I don't mind a game being on Steam, but it uses games for Windows Live. If I review any game that uses any sort of DRM, except for Blizzard games, because they can actually make a good DRM, it's gonna get a negative score on my reviews. So yeah, it has to use Steam, and then on top of that, games for Windows Live, and then on top of that, all the other Xbox crap that you get into. It's like they're trying to piss you off. I really don't know what the problem is with whoever made this. Microsoft, yeah. So the game was eventually cancelled. I don't even know why I'm going over the history. This is meant to be a review. Let's just wrap it up. The game was cancelled eventually on July 25th. No big deal considering no one plays this stuff. So yeah. Now for the audio of the game, I mean, it kind of feels reused, but it's not bad. I mean, it does the job. It's not the best, but it's still good. The voice acting, on the other hand, is piss bad. It's just like they hired the cheapest. Oh, it's awful. I can't even explain how bad it is. So yeah, bad. There's multiplayer in this game. Now, I'm not a big fan of multiplayer in Flight Simulator, mainly because when I'm trying to fly a plane, someone will always decide to troll me and crash it. It happened in FSX. I was happily flying my plane. Some idiot just came on into my game session and crashed it. Made me heartbroken. So this multiplayer in this game, I don't know what it is. If it's racing or something, but it's probably not going to be fun. But it's there anyway, and it's free, so that's fun. There's missions in this game, but there's only like 3 missions. It'd probably take you an hour if you take your time. So yeah. Do I recommend this game? It's free. Probably not. No. If you're a heavy Flight Simulator fan, who's just a Flight Simulator fan, I do not recommend this game. Stick with FSX. It's still a really good game. Flight Simulator X, I'm talking about. That's still a really good game. There's no reason for you to downgrade to this game. If you're looking for a casual game, I completely recommend this game. And it's free too. If it was paid, if it was under $10, yeah. My only complaint with this game is that it shouldn't have been released on PC. It should have been like the Xbox's killer game, because we've always wanted a casual Flight Simulator for the Xbox. Why didn't they release it for the Xbox? I don't know. It would have. I guarantee you, it would have sold millions, not millions, but a big amount on the Xbox. Because the UI in this game is completely dumbed down. You don't have to worry about looking in your cockpit. The immature. Because the game just holds your hands right through the whole flight. So yeah, if this somehow comes out on the Xbox, I completely recommend it. If it's on the PC, well, it's free, so you can't argue with that. So it's completely your option. But if you're low in gigabytes, you have a crap internet connection, there's better games out there. So to wrap it up, if you're new to flight simulation, actually this isn't even simulation. If you're new to if you just want to fly a plane for the sake of it and not worry about your speed and all that crap, I completely recommend this game. If you're a heavy flight simulator fan, you are going to bash this game. So no, so it's just a mixed bag. You're gonna have to decide yourself. And thanks for watching my review. Stay tuned for some more epic stuff. Hopefully more reviews. So stay tuned and be sure to add me on Steam. My name is Kentucky Fried Chicken. I have a Team Fortress 2 character as my DP, but I'll have a link in my description just in case you don't add an imposter.